Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Personally, I'm doing well, and all the members in the Telegram group are also doing well because overnight we made some good profit on USD CHF. I had an idea yesterday night, which was, you know what? A lot of people love my course. Every day I get good feedbacks because first, it's free. Second, there is a lot of valuable knowledge. Three, you also love everything that I do because I share all my investment for free with you. Okay, that's one thing. But I was, you know what? Sometimes it's true. I get some messages, people telling me, Switzy, I wish you would do more technical analysis where you talk to us live session. So I decided that during the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be focusing way more on YouTube. So those videos are gonna be different. It's gonna be twice a week, one on Wednesday, exceptionally tonight it's gonna be on Thursday because I had the idea yesterday night and I went on Sunday night where I go to the market, see what's going on, how it was, why did that trade, why I didn't do that. What we're gonna do now, I'm sitting in my pajamas, as you can see, guys. But I'm gonna go take a quick breakfast and then I see you on the chart. As I told you guys, here we are on the chart. The main purpose of these YouTube videos are to share knowledge with you. In any case, it's a financial advice or whatever. I'm only sharing my personal opinion. What do I wanna do? I wanna go through what happened this week in my Telegram group, okay? So I sent 2 trades and I started doing some market recap about every single trade, no matter if it's a winning or a losing. So there is the first trade, which was on Euro USD. I'm gonna post the video right now. Why I took the trade, why I took the sell on Euro USD, and as you can see, it's a lovely drop over here. So basically, the first thing I did is I went to the daily chart, okay? And the first thing I identify is that the market is currently going down. Hit the trend, went down, hit the trend, went down. Decided to go to a lower time frame to see in a more accurate way. And you can see there is a perfect trend. And what I like is, like, if you look back in the past here, when it hit the trend, correlation with the stochastic, boom, here. Then if we go back to the main one here, hit the trend, correlation with the stochastic, which was also overbought. And here finally hitting the trend, correlation with the stochastic, so it was an easy sell. We are starting Monday the right way. So yeah, we sold, we made some profit. I made over 5,000 pounds, and I can see that a lot of you also managed to make a really nice amount of money. Also, what is interesting to understand is that the resistance right here was rejecting here. So there is like different type of information, the supply and the demand, and you can, even if you go on the lower time frame, 1 hour, we can see that it closed perfectly right here. And boom. So I was, okay, the market can go higher. Let's get into a short position. For those who doesn't know, short means sell. I shorted and profit. How do I set up my take profit? It's pretty simple, okay? I always look at what kind of fake support did we hit. So basically what you can do is, like, you are getting here. You can see that every time the market was at that level, it easily went to that level. You see? Rejected, rejected, rejected. And here we can see it's closed at that moment. That would be my TP1. Then if you want to swing to position and look at something more long term, you can then switch that TP1 to a TP2, let it roll down here, and then put your stop loss right here and try to get as many pips as you can. Then TP3, and then right here, TP4. And the video that happened last night, okay, so I sent the trade at almost midnight. It was 11:56 p.m. and I closed around 4 a.m. But anyway, it was a trade on USD CHF where I made 17,000. So let me post right now the video, like this you're gonna understand what happened into the market and why I took that trade. USD CHF that I sent yesterday night. I said sell USD CHF for several reasons. So that's the chart before. As you can see, it was rejecting close to the resistance. We already had a gap, went up. And I was, okay, that's a really good moment in order to get for a short position, yeah? So I was, okay, you know what? Let's get, but I put a higher stop loss. If we go on the chart, you can see that I said this trade is a bit more risky than usually, simply because this time I was, you know what? Like, the entry is not that good, to be honest, because there is some more area, okay? Some more place to go, a space of 22 pips, okay? So if you are trading with one lot or 0.1, let's say you are trading with 0.1, you could have went down to like $22. If you're trading with one lot, you could have go down to like $225. So the entry was not that good compared to usually. Even like the previous one here, if you got here, it would have been better because as you can see, it's hitting here. Then you had like 10 pips, so twice less space to go. So for me, it wasn't the best entry. But anyway, I saw that it was consolidating, it rejected, started dropping, then went back up. So I was, you know what, let's take the risk. The market is quiet, and as you know, every time I get into a position, into a buy or a sell, simply because we don't know if the market rejected or not. So here, for example, what I like with the setup is what resistance, the trend was hitting the resistance is kind of good, because if we go back in the past, you can see that here, hit the trend, correlation with the stochastic, as you can see, overbought. Here, boom, same correlation also with the stochastic. So as you can see, guys, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just follow some rules and it repeats. Here, boom, boom. Here, boom, boom. Here, boom, boom. Here, boom, boom. So I got into a short, but I didn't want to hold that long to position. So when it started dropping, so if we go back to the Telegram, you can see I sent a trade at almost midnight, and a couple hours after at 4 a.m. it dropped pretty well. So I was okay, you know what, you can close, we can secure the profit, and I made over 17,000 pounds. Now yes, 17,000 pounds is a lot of money, but at the same time I was trading 120 lots. It's just part of the game, you know. You always need to use a proper risk management. So if you have 300 pounds, I would recommend you to use 0.1 as I told you. So please be careful what you're doing. So you can see he tried to retest again, dropped again, but for me now it's 8:36 a.m. The London session is gonna start, so please be careful. I wouldn't got into a sell position again now, even if it's interesting. I would wait to see what's going on. Maybe it's gonna go higher, and in case at the end of the day it reject here, it might be interesting to get into a short position on the USD THF. So here was like the quick explanation of why I got into the trade. The market was quiet, it was hitting the trend, resistance, stochastic. So for me, it was a really nice sell. I hope you liked this like quick video, and see you soon, either tonight if there is a new trade, or next week. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments, did you like those videos? Yes or no? Okay, it's really interesting to have your opinion about it. I want to now go on the chart and do a live session with you and just talk about everything going on. So as you can see, guys, USD THF, so as I told on the previous video, I'm not getting into a buy now, especially with the opening of the London session. It's 8:41 a.m. here. I think that if on the 4 hour it keeps going up, push around the trend, reject, then it might be interesting to get into a short position. For those who don't know, short means sell. But at the moment, I'm just gonna like give it a go, and that's a really important rule in trading. Don't become greedy. Don't start over trading. Unfortunately, a lot of people, when they start investing, they're like, oh, I want to make money, I want to make money. They start running after money. You are not running after money. Just try to find a really nice opportunity and be patient. Some days there is nothing to trade. Some weeks there is absolutely nothing to trade. And that's the psychology. And that's probably the hardest part in like the trading game. People think that, oh, I'm going to trade right now, I'm going to get into, no. Learn how to give it a go. Knowing when to trade and knowing when not to trade is as much important as knowing to trade, trust me. So yeah, USD THF at the moment, nothing. I wouldn't get into a short position. I would just wait for the market to hit the trend. In case it does, I would sell. It would just be an extra, because I already made money yesterday night. And also what is interesting, okay, is that we have a kind of Elliott wave. So you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. Yeah, it might reject the trend with the Elliott wave. So please be careful with the USD CHF pair. Don't get it. I mean, you're gonna see the video after anyway. It's posting tonight, so potentially what could happen is that if it rejects, then I might sell again and just upload this in the video, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So yeah, USD CHF at the moment, I would be patient, I wouldn't be greedy. Then let's keep going with the GBP USD. So what's happening with that pair? Okay, on the weekly there is nothing, as you can see, a lot of volatility. On the daily there is a bit more like things to go with. If you can see, sorry, I just have ADHD. Yeah, hit the trend, went up, hit the trend, went up, almost hit the trend, went up, hit the trend, went up. Now if we go on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, there is nothing to do. Okay, some people would be, no, Switzy, look, I can see like a support around here. Yeah, man, what support are you talking about? Let's be honest, the main support was here. Okay, but then because it goes up, you have all this area which can't be hit. So you can just do a translation of your trend till here. Then we are here, so it's gonna be here. But what's support is that I got some people telling me, look, it got broken here, then broken here, then like here broken. Like, no, it's not solid. A resistance or support needs to be solid, and this is absolutely not. So what would be my advice for people asking me what should they do with GBP USD? If you are getting now either into a buy or a sell, you are gambling, please go do some casino. It's exactly the same thing. Like, it makes literally no sense to get into either a buy or a sell. Now, if I would be you, I would be more patient. I would wait for the market. And this is what I'm telling you. You need to learn how to be patient. You see them dropping. Once it hit the trend, then you can get into a buy. But before that, you shouldn't getting into a buy position. So yeah, GBP/USD, just patient. In case that pushing all the way up, yeah, some people will be, oh, Switzy, but look, there is a kind of trend right here. Look, no, look, it's not something strong. Like, don't go into lower time frame. As you can see, I'm always trying to find a trend in weekly, my resistance in daily. If there is nothing to trade, then I'm trying to switch. What I mean by switch is finding the trend on the daily and resistance and support also. And then on 4 hour, I like to get good entries and see rejections. GBP/USD at the moment, there is nothing to do. Just be patient. Now, if we take a look at Euro/USD, this is very interesting to show you. So on the daily, we used to have a bullish trend. So hit the trend, went up, hit the trend, went up, hit the trend, went up, we got into a buy. But after it started like breaking it, it broke the trend, yeah. So we now have like a bearish trend right here. So here we sold, okay, it was a really nice entry. We snapped it in the Telegram. Then here it tested back again, but I didn't do a sell. People would be, yo, but Switzy, it was like nothing. It was like in the middle. Why would you sell? That's a very, very good question. Basically, when the trend is broken, we had a bullish trend, yeah. But then what happened is like when a trend is broken, the stochastic is not adjusted automatically. It takes some time. So even when it's gonna retest right here, you can see it retested, started dropping, but it wasn't oversold, it was overbought. It's normal. So that's an indicator. You need to understand that stochastic take time to adjust, but once it's broke the trend and it retest the trend, and so let's say we have bullish and now it broke the trend, so we are into a bearish market. The bearish market should tell literally us that we're selling, so we should be like overbought. And here the stochastic didn't adjust yet, so it was overbought, telling us we should sell. It's a bit tricky, but here is the explanation for those like wondering, oh, what's going on? So here we go, Euro/USD. So Euro/USD at the moment, nothing, just be patient. Once it hit the trend, then we're gonna get into a short. As you can see, stochastic is in the middle. So once the stochastic get back to the trend, then it should be interesting to get into a sell. Now, finally, USD CAD, which is a pair that I love, can't lie. We have a really nice bullish trend since a while. Now, what's happening with it? To be honest with you, nothing. I'm not here like to lie. I'm just like here to be honest with you. The resistance out here, support out here. Here the trend. The fake resistance, whatever you call, look broken, then broken, retested, broken. Like, I mean, it makes no sense to put a resistance right here. Just be careful. And also, what I want to tell you, resistance, then you make sure your resistance, make sure with the stochastic, and don't do the other way around. Don't see your stochastic is overbought and then you add the resistance. It doesn't work that way. It's the other way around. If you do the other way around, like if you do stochastic then resistance and like, or stochastic and then support, you're gonna lose your money for sure. USD CAD, nothing, okay? So as you can see, this week I only did 2 investments at the moment, maybe a third one with USD CHF if it's getting interesting. But everything is about being patient, okay? That's the thing. Learn how to be patient, my fellow fella. So I hope you like this video. If you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's free. It's gonna probably help other people in case you see that video. And see you on Sunday for another video.